This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. On the run, it's Young. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Russell. To dart to the left side. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hale. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And now they'll run it on the draw. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They're going to run it here. And he's finally tackled after 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Touchdown time. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Off to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Becht. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. Looking to pass this time. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Enough for the first, but still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
They'll hand it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Becht. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking downfield, it's Russell. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they come out in that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Here's the 2nd down play. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Yep, momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it second and medium. A draw to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, it's Russell. Caught near the sticks, it's Hale. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson Tide. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Bringing it out, it's Bennett. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Caught near the sideline. It's Hardy. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they all really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds.
He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, So this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Looking for some space. It's Hardy. The Tigers are in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, it's Bent. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He gets loose. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. On the field goal. And it's good from 56 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back. It's Becht. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield. What a catch! Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. One back into that field, and he'll get the carry.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Moore. Finds room at the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Out of the field. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Makes a quick grab.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pulls it in. It's Hale.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Dropping back. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Williams.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution. The championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Davidson. Has the first down, is still going. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Running with purpose.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. False start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. He's got room to run. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the Tigers looking to keep this drive rolling. And then first down, right back to the running game.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Becht. He escapes the pocket. He's going to scramble now. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy's had such a great football game. Here, another good decision by the quarterback to know exactly where he needed to go to get the first down to keep this drive moving. And late in this game, you want to keep that clock moving as well.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the grab. It's Moore. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Hardy. Over the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here we go. Third down. Defense needs to stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. On third down, he drops to throw. And the completion made. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on the...
A deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. There was no catching him that time. Now they line up to get the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver. But I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Wideouts now clustered. grinding away with a running game.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. QB decides to keep it here. Breaks an open space. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Now, the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up the first.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The first down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback just kneels down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Powering through a tackle.
So, Chris, not only does he not pick up the first down, but he also goes out of bounds, which will stop the clock momentarily until the referee starts the play clock on the next play. Then the clock will start. But, man, I wish he would have done a better job of just having situational awareness.
The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. And he goes out of bounds after a big gain. Could have used more of that earlier in this football game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So they bring on the field goal team, trying to make this a 1-score game. This is to get it back to a 1-score game. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The hand seen, able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And that knee should do it.